Hey you folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5 as the Shoshone. And there's something on the screen that I have never seen before. 100% approval. Wow, my people are actually happy, and I kind of have a hard time believing that, but apparently it is true. We are third in literacy overall, which is not too bad. We're actually even really close to the second place, and Korea, of course, is like running away with the game, but hopefully we'll be okay. Dido is still a beast, though. Very, very frightening, but most people are going to be unified against her. Anyway, I'm going to settle right over here on this hill. Bam, we will get another natural wonder, which is going to give us huge amounts of culture, which is probably the only reason that our culture is not totally abysmal. It's only a little abysmal. Go and build a library. I guess that means we need more coliseums and universities now to build our national wonder, which kind of sucks. I will vote for myself for the host. At least that's the one thing that I can't screw up. Embargo of Korea. No, I could have proposed an embargo of Dido, but even then I'm not even sure I want to do that. But I do want to be the host, so let's keep going with that. And what are we going to start with over here? Oh, we need to build a monument right away because that's going to have canceled our production of the national epic. Awesome. Oh, still, it's a good city, though. I'm actually happy that we've got it. I'm going to go and move this crossbow into here, and I'm going to grab a crossbow from Timbisha, which should be relatively well defended by ships, and move it to Washaki. And we still have a ship over here as well, a frigate, which I will put in this bay to defend. And overall feel relatively good about ourselves. There's a possibility that someone could drop another city in here, which would be really unfortunate. Do I want to go and, never mind, buy some tiles over here to just, you know, have more tiles? I would love to continue to sell you copper for 7 gold per turn. That is wonderful. So, Japan adopted autocracy. I don't think that's going to last. I'm got to assume they're going to get some dissent. I don't know. We'll have to go and see in a second. As soon as the game is responsive again. Oh, Milan desires marble. I have marble, don't I? I don't know. I remain the host. We're no longer friends with Korea. Well, let's see if we can get that back. We're friendly. Declaration of friendship. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. It'd be great if we get a few more research agreements. I'm only making 6 of the tourism, which is still terrible. Everyone is content. Wow, interesting. Do have to build that trade route, though. I want to get that going. We, quote-unquote, finished the national epic, which isn't true. We just can't build it right now because we need the monument to be in place. In the meantime, let's get an aqueduct going in our capital. That seems like a good idea. You are going to build me another cargo ship right away because we definitely need more trade income. Walls are done. Let's follow that up with a castle. Since they are really good for us. They will be doubly good for us when we finish Neuschwanstein, assuming no one beats us to it. Let's get the university going. And next turn. 13 turns away here. I do need more workers. Yes, since you probably won't give me the marble, since it's your only one. I did move a worker down here to set up a lumber camp to try to get the production over here a little bit higher in Dikistan. Should rename you. At this point, I'm probably not colonizing another city, so let's go and do that. Archaeology is done, and we met Valletta, because we do have a person still running around. Rename you to... Can't see. There we go. That's something I can pronounce. Lovely. And choose some more production. Castle is done. I don't feel the need to rush to Arsenal, although we would get +1 happiness from that, and also the thing after barracks. But yeah, we're going to go shrines, banks, amphitheaters, all those things. Probably not the zoos as much. They are expensive now that I've got some happiness. We don't need to worry about them quite as much. It'll be nice to get some Iron Ages. Iron. Gold. Yeah, let's see what we can reset here at Dido, even if it means selling her some obsolete military equipment. Yeah, you have no interest. Currently losing money, which is bad. Their whole idea is to make money. Okay, we found tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of antiquities. Meta city-state. Yeah, financially, like, is our money, it's all going to building maintenance, which is fine. The buildings are really good, but we need to make money again. We need to get our banks going. You sit in place. Luckily, that is our last city. Mostly because there's nowhere else for us to really expand to. I guess if we wanted more coal, we could go there. I am totally in favor of you going to war against Korea, but I cannot join in. I'm sorry. Man, oh man, do I want you to go to war with Korea, though. Please. Castle is done. Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and get the banks up and running then. That'll be pretty good. And we can steal a technology. We can get biology, which we've got partially researched, or electricity. Electricity actually is worth slightly fewer beakers, which is a shame. So this will be worth about 2,900 beakers net and 3,600. So I got to go with the most expensive one. Oh, we could grab flight. Derp, I missed that. It's worth 5,000. We really don't need flight as much right now. Doesn't unlock the Prora. We don't have autocracy, though. Just kind of handy. But yeah, we'll take it just because it's worth so much. Lovely. And worker, you are going to set up a lumber mill over here in a place where that actually needs a lot of production. Cargo ship from Brussels. Let's go to Korea. We don't have a trade route to them yet. Oh, no, here, Washington. Worth almost as much as gold. We don't get quite as many beakers, but it's important to have some relationships with Washington, so let's go ahead and throw that down. I didn't miss where that was going to before. I don't think there was anyone who wanted a trade route from the city-states. No, good. We got promotion. Carthagine is marching towards Seoul. Okay, well, let's share the intrigue with them. It's plotting against Ramses. There we go. Let's make some friends by sharing intrigue. And Dido is constructing the Eiffel Tower. That's okay. Yeah, we're not going to go with the culture thing, which is a shame. We're at least making a little bit of money again, which is very nice. And we're going to build another building in a second here. We're building mosques right now. It does get more and more expensive in that era. You go and just auto wake up if anyone goes. That's the A hotkey, by the way, is making it so that when they see an opponent, that's when they wake up. I like to do that with my ranged units. They're fortified up until they see someone, in which case they'll wake up. With melee units, I usually just have them full fortified, but it's important to take shots at people whenever I get a chance. Egypt has denounced Carthage. Fantastic. Really, really exceptionally good. Mogadishu looks elsewhere. Yeah, we might. I don't know what we're going to do here. Got a great writer, which makes some people happy. Keep going with the musicians over here. That's going to be fine. Great merchants is going to be acceptable as well. Cargo ship is done. What do we want? Oh, walls into castles, probably. Maybe squeezing out a few workers wouldn't be a terrible idea either. Since we do have the happiness right now that the castles are really there for. We could just get a culture pop, but I think we still want to do great works at this point. It's early enough in the game. The great works will still give us a lot of value.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Walt Whitman. And there's no no combos for us to assemble right now. We need wonders and things mostly. Library is done. Please follow up with a university. Very important. There we go. Cargo ship. So, if we take a look at our existing trade routes, that's annoying. We do have one going to Thebes, Washington, Kyoto. So we could go for, say, I don't really care about the Dido one, probably. Where's she located? Yeah, way over there. She's super far away. I don't feel the threat from her. Korea is a little bit closer. That's probably not a threat either. But it's only one gold less, one beaker more. And it's someone who probably will be friends with me for the rest of the game. So let's go ahead and set a trade route going over there. Now we've got everything all over. We've adopted a religion, and it's the right one. We've got great writers, great writers, great writers. Someone else did the culture. We got that. We got population growth. Excellent. Oh, you know what? You should be doing the production focus magic trick, and don't work that tile. It's an excellent tile, but it's actually a really stupid one for you to be working right now. I think... Oh, we would lose the 3. They are probably getting 3 because they've got a lighthouse. Yeah. So, stealing that would make less sense, but stealing this, or we could go here for more growth. Let's do that. Grow a little bit faster. We'll have to keep an eye on you. Mosque was purchased. Lovely. Yeah, go back to cathedrals because we can actually fit more art in there. Japanese coup in Sofia. That's kind of annoying. We might actually have to start turning our spies on city-states, actually, now that I think about it. I would love to keep selling you that. That's groovy. Actually, we really may want to do that. Well, next time a spy steals something. Actually, especially this... hello, Hanoi. Right, I have him. It's 128 turns to steal something from Daido. Okay, that makes no sense. So you know what? We are going to do the city-state thing. Now, if we look at... Okay, you already do these pop-ups. Japanese did that. You did that. New unit. Was it the musician? You gave me... Oh, nice! Thank you, patronage tree. Although, we currently have no slots for it. So I'm going to just run you over to my capital for now, where it'll be nice and safe, and we'll have to build some new opera houses. More citizens. We met Hanoi. Okay. You over here, we have 149 influence, but you're still allied with Korea. So Lhasa would be an excellent place to move this spy to. By city name? Oh, the city-state's at the bottom? Yeah, okay. So we will send you there to try to reduce someone else's thing, even if you don't succeed in your mission. Even if you don't coup. Aqueduct is done. Right, we're still waiting for the national epic, among other things. Opera houses. We need opera houses. That's what we need. Castle is done. Harbor. Sea routes, water route, coast. Yeah, we got the connections. I mean, it still encourages people to trade to us here. But let's go with amphitheaters and things like that. We need more slots for things, if nothing else. Good. University is done. May as well go with the public schools as many places as possible, too. There's a good number of citizens here. Yeah. Science, always good. Science, money. Oh, God. We need all the things. Which always happens. It would be less of a problem if I better managed my happiness early on in the game and was able to grow my cities bigger. They would be able to build faster and keep pace with the things. Daido has declared war on Korea. Okay, now as long as Daido doesn't win, we really need Korea to be victorious here. It would be really nice. Good, we can start on National Epic again. Bank is finished. Build me an amphitheater. You in the capital. Actually, we're going to start... It's not as fast, but it's still where we want to go. Go back, and then we'll drag you up to the top. So we're back on there. University finished. Lovely. Yeah, we're going to want public schools everywhere. You know what? Let's build a harbor here. It's ridiculous that we don't have one yet. Monument is done. We need to go up to Library University here. Even before building a workshop and everything. Let's go and build a lumber mill. Cargo ship. We could get relationship boost over here. Again, no city-state has a mission for trade routes, huh? We might just go for the biggest money. No, we'll go here. We actually get slightly more beakers. It'll improve our relationship ever so slightly at the cost of the 5 gold per turn difference in exchange for 2 beakers. Or flasks, you know, whichever. I think that's going to be fine. Next turn. Very well. You probably don't like me because you're autocracy. I love the fact that you're still at war and you haven't managed to take this site. This is great. We might want to get some archaeologists down soon enough. And probably just do the thing where we turn them to land improvements. Worker. Build me another couple workers. Or at least one more. We'll just automate you. It's okay. You might not do the right thing, but hopefully you're not too stupid. You have claimed a tile. Oh, not a bad one either. Okay. Ooh. Wow, Great War Infantry with the city-states. What do people want? Oh, faith. Yeah, it's going to be not really possible. Lots for marble. Okay, I really should try to get marble from the US, I suppose, at any cost. Is there anywhere else we could get marble from? There's a city-state that has it? So we're looking for like the Statue of David type of icon. Which I'm going to miss because I'm trying to go too fast through here. Because it would be massive for us. Up here, it does not belong to Lhasa. You know, that might be a city spot right here. We'd actually get 3 stone plus the fish. Hard to defend, but not impossible. Very hard to defend if they send in a full navy. You know what? No, let's not do it. Let's actually squeeze out an archaeologist here. That'll be fine. We got a cavalry unit, which I'm not convinced that I want. But I guess it's okay. We will actually get you to come over here. And we will apparently give you rough terrain. I'll have you sit right there. Good. You are working that. Lovely. Now you can be automated once again, Mr. Worker. This caravan is meant to go to Japan to keep our relationships high over here. Or, you know, somewhat better. Great artist. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do. Right, but if we did... There's a possibility we could even settle over... yeah, somewhere like here, for example. Right on the marble. No, that would be crazy. There's really just a shortage of marble in the world. Oh, up here! Pohawk, we might actually build one and settle right on top of there. I don't think that's a valid spot. But if it were, it might be a possibility. You sit tight. We're going to check you every turn until there's an opera house that finishes. Although, if I settle now... Oh, right. We're going to have to wait until we finish Oxford. I mean, certainly the National Epic, but I would like Oxford as well. And it's a hell of a chain to build Library University to be able to unlock that. More shenanigans. Friendly trade route plundered is very unfortunate. We've got biology, which means we can start building hospitals. Oh, we need aqueducts. Oh my god, we need aqueducts like everywhere. Yeah. And we want the hospitals, so let's do this. It's gonna be hugely important. Hugely important. Harbor done. Yeah, let's do this. Probably even more important than the public schools. We can adopt a new policy. So I was saving the idea of naval tradition in my back pocket for another big happiness boost, but I'm not sure that we need that anymore. I could... Oh, we have no tenants here. Happiness from monuments, which ain't bad. More great people, also quite nice. Workshop factories. National wonders. I don't know that we gotta dig down the ideology thing too much. It is nice to get the extra happiness, but the alternative is specialists, which are going to be really good. Faster great scientists, which is amazing. Bonuses from trading posts and bonuses from universities, where we want everywhere. I mean, we're not going for a tech win. We want money, actually. Now, this is mostly ground trade routes I found. Gold output in capital by 25%. Unlocks Big Ben. Land trade routes. Less maintenance. That does help a lot. Great merchants. Money from harbor. More gold from all sea trade routes. That would add up to, well, right now, like 20, maybe 25. Or 24, rather, I mean to say. Gosh, that is really tough. I don't remember what all the tenants are, is the problem, and it's driving me kind of bonkers. Since we do have a pretty good happiness pool, which should continue to be the case, I don't know. That's a lot of happiness. Is it possible for us to backdoor our science win if this doesn't work out? Because if so, the thing to do would be to just go down the science tree. More science from research agreements, which hopefully we have a lot of. We can buy great scientists with faith. It's pretty stupendous. Since we don't have the thing where we can buy great engineers. I'm not sure that there's one that's like really overwhelmingly pointing the way to victory here. So we are running a fair number of specialists. Let's get a few more beakers than that. We're at 568. That's a big boost in science. That is a huge boost of science. Right. Sophia, Plunder, you are now size 3, so you probably went back to working that tile. Which, don't get me wrong, is an excellent tile, but right now is not our priority. Our priority is to ensure that you keep growing and you keep building things. Got that. We've got oil there, which we might want to build on. Where else do we got it? Oh, here. Okay. No, I don't know what's going on there. Looked like it was pointing me in the same place more than once. Still, anyway, we're doing okay. I don't think I can build on this right now. Don't I need another tech? Plus, do I want to get rid of the jungle? Probably. Oil is pretty worthwhile. We can sell it for a lot of money, even if we don't use it ourselves. Dido's completed the Eiffel Tower. We did have spies telling us that she was working on it, so I guess that shouldn't be too terribly surprising. It's a good wonder, but it's not necessarily one we were going to kill for. Prague is in awe of my tech. Wow, that's pretty good. Trade routes. Oil down there. Okay. No music to be had. And we can build the oil well right away. That's a lot of production. We'll lose one food. We'll also lose the science. But I'm going to do it. We'll get the oil all hooked up. Sejong is in the atomic era, and we'll go one more turn. So goes the classic saying. How come I can't go over there? Oh, because America's in the way. Well, let's see what we can do. Keep trying to move that way. I have no interest in this agreement, but you go nuts. Again, I'm hoping you don't actually defeat Kyoto over here. Probably not. It's a long walk, relatively narrow way to attack. I find it very unlikely that there's any chance that America can take out Kyoto, which is good. We got a great artist. We lost some deals that we'll check out. Also some open borders. Great artist. And some pieces. Okay. Bank finished. Oh, aqueduct into hospital. Yeah, maybe we should have taken more happiness, because once we get the hospitals going, we are going to bust that wide open. I'm going to go ahead and automate you because I'm lazy. I'm going to have you create a great work because that's awesome. Oh, American Gothic. Lovely. It's not creepy at all. Next turn. Right, you keep heading over here. The other thing I need to do is make sure to check that everyone is currently in wars. We'll have to bring up the info addicts. Speaking of, Dido going to peace with Korea is not at all what I'm hoping for. Again, I don't think either one of them is looking to attack me. And America is in a war. No. Right, they were talking about declaring on Japan. They didn't actually do it. What would it take to convince you to actually go through with it? They need some liberating. 17 gold, flat up, and some spices. Do we happen to have some spice redundancy? No, we don't. So it would actually hurt to do that. Wouldn't put us negative in terms of happiness. I really have to make sure to end the video, but aqueduct is done. Get the hospital going. Aqueduct is done. Get a hospital going. University is done, so build me an aqueduct. Also means we can start on Oxford. Actually, in Brussels. Remind me, Oxford gives me a tech, right? Oh, we still need one more. It gives me some flat science, excuse me. Great works of writing and a free tech. So it's not a multiplier. Ideally, you do build it somewhere where you already get the plus 50% thing. So like in our capital, but it doesn't have to be there. All right, we're gonna put a cut in here, and then next time I have to remember that I potentially have to ensure that America goes to war with someone. And I think that might be in giving up my spices to encourage them to attack Japan, which they might do anyway, but they may not. Because I didn't agree to go to war with it, they might like reevaluate and be like, well, I don't know, maybe this is a good target. Or maybe they'll convince Japan to go to war against me. And that would be devastating, actually. You know what? Yeah. I'm going to think about this, but almost certainly I'm going to bribe America to go to war against Japan. And that will eliminate all my problems. Cool. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.